Hey, how you doing, Leaside? Listen, we've just had a fantastic day here at Inside Out Studios Spring into Action. It's the Earth Day experience, and it's all in support of the Canadian Diabetes Association.
What we're going to do now is we're going to come into this area, move in, we're going to do the warm-up.
In 10. Now this is about communication. 4.5. 3. This is about looking each other in the eye and smiling because it's a great day. 2. And slowly begin the untangle. No letting go. No letting go.
No letting go.
And we got room over here. We got room over here. Come join this group.
What's he talking about?
Let's walk around. Let's walk around. Walk around. Oh yeah. Lisa's group is on fire over here. Gotta show commitment. Oh, okay.
I got everything I need almost, but I don't got you. Got everything I need almost.
Somebody's calling, hush, hush. Somebody's calling, hush, hush. Somebody's calling, and it sounds like the voice of the Lord. You sinner man, somebody's calling, sinner man. Somebody's calling, you sinner man. Somebody's calling, it sounds like the voice of the Lord. So hush, hush. Somebody's calling, hush, hush. Somebody's calling you, hush, hush. Someone's calling, it sound like the voice of the Lord.
We're hitting the wall. We still got 26K to go, but we're gonna try and hang in there.
So hush, hush. Somebody's calling you, hush, hush. Somebody's calling you, hush, hush. Somebody's calling, it sound like the voice of the Lord. That's right, and it sounds like the voice of the Lord. And it sounds like the voice of the Lord.
From Gray to Bayview to Sutherland to Hamburgers. That's the way it works, all right? There you go. Left to Sutherland. Let me take this moment to talk about type 2 diabetes. Type 2 diabetes is actually called insulin resistance, or metabolic syndrome. Basically, the cells don't recognize the insulin, which is used as a catalyst to carry the glucose across the cell wall. But now there are medications which help the cells to recognize the insulin and therefore help type 2 diabetics to live better, longer, more quality lives.
I'm Lisa Sparrow, and I'm an RN diabetes educator. Diabetes is growing at rates which are surprising us all over the world, and it could be that in our lifetime 3 or 4 out of every 10 people we know may encounter diabetes at some point in their life.
I think a lot of people are affected by it. My father had it, and I think it's in our family, so it's certainly something that I have to be concerned about.
Diabetes is very important to me because my father lives with diabetes. His vision is impaired, and he has an amputation all from diabetes, so he's got a lot of complications.
And, you know, today there's over 3 million people in Canada that are suffering from diabetes. And just in the time that I'm up here speaking today, approximately 60 more people worldwide will be diagnosed with this disease.
Having a father who's a diabetic and a grandfather who's a diabetic, and
I watch my blood sugar constantly.
Thanks everybody for coming out and supporting diabetes. It's, as we know, it's a huge, huge issue to help people understand all the things they need to do to prevent diabetes, to deal with it. And so anything we can do to help that cause, we should be doing it. So
diabetes is actually two diseases. Type 1 diabetes, where you're insulin dependent and you've had diabetes probably since you were an infant. And type 2 diabetes, which is actually a different disease entirely. It's insulin resistance or metabolic syndrome.
But we know very, very common things that will perhaps prevent diabetes in people who are at high risk. And also, once people know that they have diabetes or pre-diabetes, they can delay or prevent the progression of diabetes through regular physical activity and also de-stressing themselves.
Everybody can be active. You know, there's people walking, people running, people riding their bike. You know, you can do anything to be active.
They are working and running and playing.
So here to lead us in the warm-up is a trained physical fitness guru, and also can help you out with some emotional support. He is a life coach, and the first thing he'll tell you to do is never cut your hair, which is what Barry does, just like Samson. He never cuts his hair. And he's got his day timer with him. It's just a pocket version. For those who might want to give a little extra money to the Canadian Diabetes Association, keep in mind as the day goes on, we will be auctioning off this handy wallet-sized day timer for Saturday, April 24th, 2010. And you can be the envy of your friends as you pull that out and mark down your events for the rest of today.